As a coach of life skills, I generally used to talk randomly with my friends, my students. Many a times I used to share my experience of life, and certain many times I used to ask them to share their experience in life so that I can even learn something from them. Like this, I was having a discussion with one group of my students, and out of that discussion, one student stood up and said to me, "Sir, can you please answer me one question?" Many days it was striking to me, but I was not getting a perfect person to ask this. So I decided that as you are sharing many things about life, at least you could give me the answer of this. I said, yes, let me know what is the question is there in your mind that which is going to strike again and again and which is going to find out a perfect person who could answer to you that one. Now he said, very surprisingly, he asked, what is the purpose of your life? This is the question which was striking to my mind again and again. Once I sat in an interview, the recruiter asked me this question, that what is the purpose of your life? I have taken that as if he is asking me what's the aim of your life. I said I wanted to be this, that and all. And my answer was not exactly satisfactory to the recruiter. I got disqualified in that interview. From that day, this is striking in my mind that what is the purpose of my life? What sort of answers I could have just given to the recruiter? Now, I just said to that boy who was having a lot of curiosity in his mind, a lot of anxiety in his mind to know about this answer. I said him to sit. Said to even everyone, listen very carefully, dear all friends. The purpose of my life, the purpose of your life, even the purpose of every one of us being a human being is the same. We have taken birth in this planet as a human being and our purpose is same. Not only our life, any species whosoever is there in this world, they do have a common purpose, a common goal, a common agenda. Now, all of them said, even animals are included in that one. I said, yes, not only animals, every living creature is included. Trees, plants, herbs, herbs, everyone is included in that one. Then when I just said this, every one of them was really very curious to know what is the answer. Now I am going to share the same learning in front of the camera, in front of the audience, live who are going to watch me. Being a species to the planet, our primary agenda is to reproduce and make our offsprings so that our species should continue further. Even trees and plants, they are doing the same. Animals, birds, they are doing the same. Even we human beings do the same. We reproduce, we make our offsprings so that our species should continue further. The primary objective, the primary agenda of us being a human being. Now you will ask me, Mr. Dev, why this is our primary agenda? We are having so much to do in our life, like we are having our career, we are having our life, we are having our relationships, we are having our family, we are having the society, we are living in a materialistic life. Yes, that is the sole reason that we are living in a materialistic life and we wanted to continue our life further as well. The primary agenda of every species on this planet is to reproduce and to make their offsprings, to make the species continue in this planet for a long time. Otherwise, we will also die one day as like the dinosaurs. Otherwise, we will also get extinct one day as like the dinosaurs got extinct from this planet. Although the reason was completely different, but what I mean to say is that the primary agenda of every species on this planet is to reproduce and to make the offsprings. Now you would say, is it right? Yes, it is right. Now many people are getting very much confused with the question, what is the purpose of your life? That is different. Maybe what you mean exactly is what is or what should be the purpose of your character. Now, I, being a judiciary person, I have decided myself that my character, my nature attracts me towards to become a trainer, to be a coach, maybe of life skills, soft skills, what I'm teaching right now. So I turned out to be a coach of soft skills and life skills. The same goes with your character. If you wanted to be an engineer, if you wanted to be a doctor, if you wanted to be a marketing professional, or if you wanted to be anything in your life, that totally depends upon your passion towards that one, your interest towards that one, and your inclination towards that one. That is the purpose of your character. But wrongly, very wrongly, we misinterpret that purpose of character as purpose of life. The primary agenda of everyone's life must be to create offsprings and to make the species continue for a long time. Once I said you the first agenda of life, the second agenda of life, how we took birth. Now, many of you will say that we came earlier, we were apemans, we have got transformed into human beings, and now we are the most intelligent species on the planet. Now, I'd like to say you that in your school time, in my school time, we all have read science, and we came to know that we have taken birth from a single cell. Into that single cell got multiplied into multiple cells, and from multiple cells it got multiplied into further multiples. So now we are the outcome of that single cell. But I'd like to say you one thing. Genetic transformation of materials happened with that cell and it got multiplied to several cells. Now whatever we are, you can just treat as the most intelligent species on this planet. Now to make you very clear understand that how we turned out to be the most intelligent species in the planet. Listen very carefully, very carefully. Our heart is responsible for pumping blood to the arteries. The same way, our mind is responsible for constructing new thoughts, which is going to be very helpful for you to frame out your expressions into your emotions, your sentiments, your thoughts, and many other things that you are going to speak to anyone. Today I'm standing in front of you. It's all because my heart is pumping blood to the arteries. My mind is constructing thoughts to which I'm going to express in front of you. As such, we are called as the most intelligent species in this planet. But do you know one thing, my dear friends? Our human body is having a lot of biochemical reactions. Our hands have got developed long years back. Our legs, limbs got developed long years back. But mind was the only organ in our body which took a long time to develop. Even I can say mind is the most underdeveloped organ in our human body. Now, as we are growing daily and as we are prospering daily, as we are learning new things daily, it's all depending on our mind. The more you exercise your mind, the more you grow, the more you develop, and the more you prosper in your life. So, the purpose of everyone's life depends on the three important things which I do feel. The first one is to reproduce, to make your offsprings, so that your species would continue and last for a long time in this planet. Second thing is that we have taken birth from a single cell, and as we have taken birth from a single cell, the cell got multiplied. It's all because of the genetic transformation process. And now, as we are growing and developing every time with our mind should transform all that genetic transformations that we have learned, we have acquired, our knowledge, our wisdom, our experience of life to the society at large. That's our responsibility. That's our duty. Whatever we have understood, whatever we have experienced, and what sort of things we have gained from life, we are going to share it to the world. The third and the major thing is that human mind is the most underdeveloped thing. To make it develop properly, You need to make a constant practice of learning. Learning itself is a very weak term, as I every time used to say. To make it 100% successful, to make it a skill, you need to make your learning transformed into your practices and practices into your implementation. So once these three things are covered in your life, then you are exactly fit for the purpose of your life. This is what my understanding about life. This is what my perspective about life. I'd like to know all about your perspective, your point of view about the purpose of life. The speaker this side, Devashish, they was resting until the time I'll be coming up with certain new learnings, certain new developments, and certain new skills in front of you. Thank you for watching me.